Let's talk about Bryan Fischer. You may be familiar with anti-gay nut Bryan Fischer. He's been a guest on this show many times. He said things like the rectal wall is only 1 cell thick, and lesbians don't have children, but at the same time have tons of abortions. It's a really weird thing that he had to say. He had a lot of stuff to say. Well, now he is saying that Todd Akin, of course, the congressman, Senate candidate who said if there's a legitimate rape, the body has a way of shutting down the whole thing and you don't get pregnant. Well, after he said, it's funny how we say that in passing now. Like that's just, remember that time when that guy said that if it's a legitimate rape, the body shuts the whole thing down? It's kind of part of the conversation now.
Right.
It's kind of weird. In any case, Bryan Fischer saying it's Todd Akin who's being treated like a rape victim by everybody because of what he said. I know it doesn't make any sense to me, but that's what he said. Let's get a listen to Bryan Fischer. See if we can make heads or tails out of this.
Dennis Prager wants him out. Charles Krauthammer wants him out. Hugh Hewitt wants him out. Ann Coulter wants him out. The National Review editorial board wants him out. The Wall Street Journal editorial board wants him out. The Tea Party Express wants him out. So virtually nobody other than the Family Research Council and yours truly, even Rush apparently now is out saying that he ought to step aside. So everybody is gang tackling Todd Akin. Now you talk about a forcible situation. You talk about somebody being a victim of kind of forcible assault. That would be Todd Akin.
That's so funny because yet another case, Lewis, where the victims, of course, as always, the real victims in this country of discrimination, of bigotry, so on and so forth, it's the white Christian conservative men. It always is. Todd Akin, listen, all he does is go out there and say that if it's a legitimate rape, if it is a true rape, then the body shuts the whole thing down and you don't get pregnant. Poor Todd Akin, he's been treated like a rape victim.
You know, I think Bryan Fischer is kind of missing the point that what all these people that are asking, all these Republicans that are asking him to step aside want is for a Republican to win because they know he now has no shot.
Exactly.
But that doesn't matter to Bryan Fischer. All that matters is that people who say ridiculous things about women while trying to defend a ridiculous religion are protected.
This is the same confusion as with the First Amendment, right? People say something offensive, there's a backlash, and they claim they are the victims who are losing their First Amendment privileges because people are offended by their offensive speech. Todd Akin says something completely outrageous. People don't want to hear from him anymore. They don't think he's the type of guy that we should be hearing any kind of advice, commentary, or anything from. And now he's the victim. It's almost like he has been raped. He has been raped of his what? I don't even know what.
I mean, he basically tried to rape the intelligence of everyone in the country when he made his claims.
Right. If anything, he's like the rapist.
Sure. We'll go with that.
Okay.
That's what I was implying.